a ton of fun removing really old plastic dip, especially when it was done like 4 or 5 years ago and installed way too thin. For those of you guys who don't know what this stuff is, it's a rubberized peelable paint, and it looks really good for the first probably year, and then it starts to fade really bad. So it's great for short-term use. That's not the case here, and with it being installed so thin, it is quite the challenge to remove. But this stuff works pretty good. Goo Gone's Pro Power Goo and Adhesive Remover. Let it soak for like 45 minutes. Use the brush to agitate it, and the rest pretty much wiped right off. Now I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's taken me pretty much all of today to get to this point right here, so definitely time consuming, but this stuff does work. Now I'm using the Semsolve Prep Wax and Grease Remover to get the rest of it out of the cracks. Then I have to scuff the chrome surface. I'm painting that in a satin black. Then I'm wrapping the black bits in the satin basalt gray. Then I'm wrapping the bow tie in something different. Time consuming for sure, but we're almost there. Dang, that looks so much better than that Plasti Dip disaster. That satin finish looks so, so good. So here's the answer right here. It's Sem's Trim Black Ultra. The Ultra means satin. Otherwise, this stuff is just made to imitate that OEM plastic look. That's kind of what the stuff's designed for, is to refinish all of your plastics that have faded out. But you can also use this on plastic, aluminum, steel, stainless steel, and chrome, which is why this stuff is absolutely amazing, because it's always a trick finding paint that sticks to plastics and metals. This right here is the answer. We have a lot to do today. I have to unmask this grill, finish wrapping the bow tie. You guys might remember I wrapped the bow tie on my 2019 Silverado in the woodland camo as well. That's going down today. So once I unmask this, wrap the bow tie, the grill is going back on the truck. Then I have to reinstall the cube lights back in the bumper. But before I do that, I'm replacing these cube lights right here with the new Rough Country black housing, 3,600 lumens per set. That means 1,800 lumens per cube. These right here have 1,200, so these are gonna be a lot brighter than those. Not to mention, these are chrome, these are black, which is gonna look really sick, and it's gonna match the light bar that I have here in the bumper as well. After I throw the grill back on and the cube lights, then I have some new running boards to install as well. Then this truck is ready for a proper wrap reveal. I can finally install the genuine GM Z71 decal for the bed sides. These are gonna look pretty nice because it's gonna give the truck more of an updated look. This truck's 2012, these are for a 2014, 2017. And this truck is actually a Z71, so we're not out here fronting. My gosh, it's a brand new truck. This is a whole different truck. It looks so sick. And the color scheme in the bow tie looks perfect with the satin basalt gray and the satin black on the grill. I think that was definitely the right call. And leaving the bottom part of the bumper black, I think just breaks everything up perfectly and ties in with all the lights as well. So I still don't have power down there on the cube lights, So we're gonna have to wire that up right now using the Rough Country wiring harness. This thing is absolutely epic. So it starts here at the switch and then it runs off into 3 separate braids of wires. One of those leads into the main power supply, so we have positive, negative, and an inline fuse. The other 2 plug directly into each cubed light. This wiring harness was designed to power 2 cubed lights because that's what came in the set. Therefore, if I want to power all 4 of them using the Rough Country wiring harness, I have to run 2 switches in the cab of the truck. We're not gonna run 2 switches. What I'm gonna do is take these harnesses right here, follow them down as far as I can go, cut them, and then splice these onto the other wiring harness so I can power all 4 on the same switch. That's the plan with that. Then I'm gonna take the red wire here and try to find somewhere in the fuse box that only provides power when the ignition of the truck is on. Therefore, we don't supply power to the cube lights 24/7 because they do have a dual function. One's DRL and then one is the full light function. So right here down the middle is a DRL, which would be on all the time if the DRL function was on, if it was powered directly to the battery, which we don't want to do. We want to be able to keep the DRL function on and only have those go on when the truck is on, because I'm not trying to turn the DRLs on every time I get in the truck and flip a switch to do that, which it just doesn't make sense. So we're not doing that because I will forget them and they will stay on. The battery will probably die. So here's my fuse tab. I'm going to cut off the ring, expose some wire, connect these up. All right, so here's the second wiring harness. Go ahead and grab some wire off of this so I can tap it into the other harness. And just like that, we have 2 new connectors. So I'm gonna tap these into the connectors wired up still to the switch and the power supply. So I have the male connectors attached to the extension cable. And then now I'm gonna take the T-tap connectors right here and tap into the wiring harness that we're extending onto. T-taps are in the original harness. The male connectors are attached to the extension. Now it's time to just color coordinate. Everything connected. Now I have 4 connectors on 1 switch. So now I'm gonna plug this into the fuse for AC compressor. I feel like that's probably only on when the ignition's on. So we're gonna tap this into fuse number, I believe, 41. Nope, 41's amp. So now I'm finessing the wire through the firewall without visuals here, but we'll make it work. Okay, so everything's plugged in except for the power into the fuse box. The pods are wired up. The switch is wired up, it's grounded. So this is the last step. Okay, all right, that's it. We're in. Everything's officially wired up. So once I turn the switch on, it should work. Okay, so here's the full light function. Everything looks good and they look absolutely obnoxious. So that's full send mode right there. And then that is DRL. That's a really cool switch. I like that. It's like an ambient light. That's pretty legit. Oh my gosh. That's bright. It's a wrap on the fog light install. All the wires are tucked away, looking pretty, everything but the switch in the cab of the truck, but we'll figure that out later. For now, yes, the sun is down. Not the best time to showcase the new wrap. I will see you guys tomorrow. So change of plan, we're not installing the side steps today, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Silverado 2.0. Fully wrapped in the satin basalt gray. Oh, and Ashley, welcome back to the channel. What are you doing over there? Just doing your dance?
Yeah, I went on.
Okay, caught you slipping a little bit. It's all good, it's all good. But yes, here it is, the full wrap reveal on the Silverado. It's not, yeah, it's a little dirty. It's a little, we're not gonna talk about that right now though. It is a little dirty though. Safe to say, as soon as we leave here, we need a wash ASAP, but Ashley just threw out an amazing idea of going to In-N-Out after this. In-N-Out. My gosh. This is why you're my sister. So 2 things. I still need to install the Z71 off-road decal on the bedside. We'll do this after the truck gets a wash because right now it's probably not the best time to do that. Yeah, no. And thing number 2, we're doing a little giveaway. So these Silverado badges right here, the Midnight Edition style Silverado badges, are not going on my truck because I feel like the red inserts, they're matte black with a red insert that matches Ashley's shirt, isn't gonna go too good with the color scheme I have in my truck. So I'm giving these away to one of you guys. There's 1 for each door and then 1 for the tailgate. So we have 3 total.
Well, how you guys can win these, I want you to comment down below on this video what city you guys are from, because we're curious of where y'all are at.
Yeah, we're curious where you guys are at. So comment below on this video where you guys live, what city you're from in the comments below.
On top of that, on the link below will be Mark's Instagram on his recent post of the car, or whatever he posts.
The car, the truck, the most recent Instagram photo on my page, linked below, of the Silverado. Comment the exact same thing there as well. So Ashley, do you notice anything else different on the front of the truck? There has been something other than the new satin black finish on the grille, the new bow tie of course, and the satin basalt gray. Do you notice anything else? Ashley does have a good eye for detail and she is a car girl, so I feel like you got this.
Oh, I know.
What is it?
I don't know if I should tell them.
You tell them, they know.
Okay. The little cubies.
The cubies. The cubies. The cubies.
Little wallies. Like,
they look like little wallies.
Yeah,
that is so funny.
Wally?
No, now they're named Wallies.
Wow.
So guys, the new Wallies are really nice. So now everything is black. So all the light bars are black now because the last ones were chrome, which obviously it's just not the move anymore. My allergies, man, they act up when I talk about chrome. Yeah, it's all kind of uniform now. I think the gray goes really good on everything that's black, like the wheels, the grille.
Pops it out.
Even the windows look black now too, which is great.
Dirty.
And dirty, but we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Hopefully this person moves to the side because, whoa, whoa, I didn't even see that.
They left without me. I don't like this. No, just kidding.
Oh my gosh. So that's with everything on. All the rough country lights are activated. Wow, that is so bright. I'm not too sure if you guys can tell on camera, but that is like pretty dang bright. And just like that, welcome to the happiest place on earth. Guys, don't forget to comment below on this video and the Instagram picture for a chance to win these. But that is all we have for you guys today. It is time for some In-N-Out. So that's it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.